Hey guys, SnD7 here, doing another Black Ops 3 commentary. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but this is actually going to be a competitive commentary. So I wanted to do these in AW, but no theater mode in that game, so there's no real way for me to do it, which is unfortunate because if there was a theater mode, I would have had so much content to do in that game. Like, so many good games, so many good plays, and things to go over. But unfortunately, no theater mode. It's actually got to be one of my favorite things about this game in particular, is that it has theater mode. So many games that I want to have theater mode these days do not, and it makes me so mad. It's one of my favorite things in this game, and in any game that has it, including Halo, because you can just go back, watch your gameplay. It's really cool to see a game that you had played through another player's eyes, whether it's one of your teammates or enemy players. Either way, it helps with perspective, and it helps give you perspective on just what was happening through everybody else's eyes, and getting better insight into that can really help you as a player in understanding your teammates, the enemies, and their decisions. So I think that theater mode's awesome. So I'm gonna be walking through this gameplay a little bit. So we're playing a 3v3 here. I think it's a variant match, but this is just the SnD that we're watching. Nice kill right there. Got a call out from Fluff that guy was in bunker, so I decided to hit the head glitch, get some good cover, and hit a nice snapshot on him. And then here T goes down. I think I go back to check bunker because I feel like he's on flank, or maybe I got a call out from T. But yeah, my teammates here. HTX Gamer, new guy that I've been playing with on Black Ops 3. I actually started off, when I first came back to this game, I was having trouble playing with my teammates right away because they weren't, we didn't have really good times to be on and play. So I started playing 1v1s, which is weird for me because in AW, I don't know if I played a 1v1 in AW. I think I might have went through the entirety of AW. So many matches that I've played in AW. Team matches and 2v2s. I've played crap loads of both. I don't think I've ever played a 1v1 at all, which is insane. But in this game, I broke that, and I think I might have won my first 1v1, lost one, and then since then I haven't lost yet, but I haven't also played much. Nice clutch out of me there. I almost had a really bad snap, and then I recovered and ended up having really nice shots on that guy. But yeah, it was weird getting used to it for me because I'm not a 1v1 player. I've never played 1v1s, mainly because I think there is skill to 1v1s. Like, I'm not going to deny that. There is some skill to it. But I think that a lot of rounds in 1v1s go down to one player shooting the other player in the back or in the side. There's not that many actual true gunfight rounds. So people think of 1v1s to be that. They think of it to be, straight up one-on-one gunfights, showing who has the better true gun skill, and that's not really the case. It's more of just timing, to be honest. I mean, you would think it would even have a factor of skill in the sense that, reading the other player, but in a 1v1 environment where it's just completely random, the only information you have until you get some information mid-round is where the other player spawns. It's the only information you have. So it's literally... There's a freaking bug flying in my room right now. Distracted me, but it's literally completely random. I mean, there's no real way to say you made a read on a player. Like, just whatever happens, to be honest. And that's why I've never really been... Oh, I tried to fix this theater glitch here. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's no 1v1s. There's really no way to judge skill, in my opinion. I think team-based game modes, since team-based game modes are what are actually played in tournaments and win you money, I think those are much better determinations of skill. Do 1v1s still show skill to an extent? Yes. Do I think they show as much skill as like a team-based mode does? No, not at all. Not even close. Had a nice two-piece there. Gonna try to find the last guy. I think I'll go to his perspective in a second here because I wanted to know where he was. Because we had a hard time finding him based on the callouts, so I was curious about where he actually was. He ended up being mid-map. But yeah, let me know what you think about having more competitive game types. I don't want to just do I don't want to just do competitive like just straight up commentaries. I also want to do some more. I used to do a series called Breaking Down Comp COD. You can find those videos on my channel. There's some of my very first uploads. I started doing it towards the end of my AW career, and I thought those videos were really fun for me to make, and I felt very knowledgeable in the game of AWs, so I felt very comfortable making those videos and actually like breaking down plays. I'm not necessarily to that point yet in Black Ops 3, but there are still some good plays where I feel knowledgeable and I feel like I could actually break down that play for another player and, you know, tell them what was going through my head and help them out with that. So I want to do these types of commentaries where I'm just going over the gameplay, actually more just analyzing the gameplay. Here I'm just more talking about, you know, the channel and the state of it. Oh, that was nice. Teammate got the opening kill. A guy was watching their spawn. So a general setup is going to be a guy in spawn, a guy in mansion, and a guy in middle. So that's why I preempted middle after he killed the guy in their spawn. Pretty easy kill for me to pick up. The guy in mansion, the guy who's probably playing mansion ended up flanking here. So I get the call from the teammates, just rush him, easy kill, it's over. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know how many of those breaking down Comp COD videos I'll do because I don't feel the most knowledgeable in this game yet, but I do feel knowledgeable enough to do a few at least. Because I don't know, I'm nowhere near as skilled or knowledgeable in this game that I was in AW, but I have not played this game nearly as much, and I have not watched this game nearly as much, so there's still plenty of time for that. But I definitely do want to do plenty of Black Ops 3, since I'm going to be playing the game a lot. I want to be doing a lot of videos on this game throughout the summer. As we play matches, I'll be going back in the theater, recording good games, and doing these types of videos for you guys, because I like watching competitive gameplay more than pub gameplay. So when I see the pub gameplays and I see they don't get that many views, I'm like, yeah, it's not a surprise. I'm not the biggest fan of watching pub gameplay. But competitive gameplay, to me, is so much more fun to watch, especially in a game like Call of Duty. If I'm watching, like, Battlefield, you know, I don't have a problem with watching, like, a public match, because mostly what it is, you know, that's really the game. But Call of Duty, personal opinion, I just hate. After I've gotten so used to competitive, I've learned to hate pubs. It's, oh man, it's so frustrating. My main problem with pubs now is they make the maps too small for 6v6. They design the maps for competitive 4v4, and then they throw us in pubs for the 6v6. I hate that. Absolutely despise that. I wish that pubs were 4v4. I think that would be more fun. I can understand why it's 6v6 on some maps, but most maps are too small for it. Just my opinion. But yeah, pubs have just become so much frustrating to me after I've become exposed to the world of competitive. Bad play here. I should have like veered off to the right and hoped that that guy didn't see me before I shot, since I had camo. But instead I shot right away and he ends up turning. I mean, you can use the RC after you die anyways, which is kind of stupid. I always thought that was kind of dumb. Yeah, you can use it after you die anyway, so likely the dude probably would have came back and killed me. Anyways, I mean, if I let him go by, I would have had a chance to shoot the HC, so yeah, it's 50-50 play. And there you guys see the most ridiculous 1v2 that I've ever seen in this game. that was just, oh man, that was an interesting play. I don't even know what to talk about it, to be honest. I don't know how to describe that. That was just one of the weirdest 1v2s I've ever seen. So here we go into the last round. Gonna close out this video here for you guys. I called that we should do a mansion push. We get an easy pick. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's not the last round. The round count didn't go up from this round like I expected it to. Get that guy weak. T's gonna hit him. Guy ends up running away, so T tries to make a read. He's gonna look mid. He thought that the guy would have came back, like tried to drop out of mansion, but that didn't happen. So then T goes up to top mansion, makes a very good read on that guy. He also sees where his glitch goes, so again, T making extremely good reads on this guy. Comes back, and he's gonna get the easy kill right there for the 6-4 win. Hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. I'll show up the stats. And there you can see I went 11-6. Pretty good game out of me. Pretty good game out of T. Fluff getting back. This is one of his first games back, so you know, he did pretty well for not having much practice on this map. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and see you next time.